Sweet, it ain't the melody, it ain't
That's
the
right.
music.
That's right.
There's something else that makes this tune complete.
Yes.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. It don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is sing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you've got. It don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is sing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. What good is melody? What good is music if it ain't possessing something sweet? It ain't the music, it ain't the melody. There's something else that makes this tune complete. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. It don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is sing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you, give it everything you got. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Give that rhythm everything you, give it everything you got. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. A thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. It don't mean a thing. All you gotta do is sing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Give that rhythm everything you got. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
1, 2, 3.
Do-wah, 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 do-wah. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. Do-wah, 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 do-wah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Cynthia Simmons,
Yes.
everybody.
How do you keep your heart, your compassion alive in these times? We're going to talk about this morning, but through spiritual practices, and maybe music is the way. Cynthia Simmons, Rick Fortner, David Smith, over here in drums. Good morning, all souls, here and everywhere. And we are love beyond belief and music beyond belief this morning. I am All Souls Program Minister Nicole Kirk, and I'm joined in the chancel this morning by our senior minister, Reverend Dr. Marlin Lavanhar, our affiliate minister, the Reverend Gerald Davis, and online, our assistant minister, Reverend Randy Lewis, who is in Israel, to get that everywhere experience with everyone today. So hello to all, wherever you are viewing from. We are excited to have you in worship this morning. And I want to let you know some of the things to help us get the most out of our service. If you're on Facebook or you're on Zoom, please drop your prayer request, your joys and sorrows in the chat so that we may light candles for you and hold space for you in our sanctuary this morning. If you are a first-time visitor or new to All Souls, we welcome you, and our ushers have some special gifts for you. They're coming up here along the aisle, and you need to raise your hand so we can identify you for this special gift. So if you raise your hand, keep it aloft, and they can get this special gift to you. You can see some over there in the back. That's wonderful. Welcome to All Souls. And I'd like to invite all newcomers to All Souls, or even if you're newish, you've been coming a few times, to our Sonnen Library after service. You go out these back doors, across the foyer, and to the Sonnen Library. We have some welcoming souls there to answer questions about our programs. There's some light refreshments there. You can learn more about the history of this place and what is happening at All Souls. And if you are on Zoom, please stay afterwards for conversation with Randy Lewis and other members of our team. I now invite each and every one of us, wherever you are, in body or spirit, to rise, and as Gerald comes forward to offer our invocation and covenant.
This is a time for me to say, good morning, church.
That's right.
This is indeed a day that God has made. Let us then rejoice in it and be glad, and let us count our many blessings. We are grateful for the capacity to see, hear, feel, and understand. We are grateful for the incredible gift of life, and we are especially grateful for the ties of love which bind us together, giving dignity, meaning, worth, and joy to all our days. Please join me in our covenant. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Welcome to All Souls, where we love beyond belief.
From all that dwell below the skies, let faith and hope with love arise. Let beauty, truth, and good be sung through every land by every tongue.
Lovely. I love the energy in this place this morning. It's wonderful energy in this place this morning. I'm happy to introduce to you Catherine Mitchell, member of All Souls. She's part of our inclusion classes right now. She's a local artist, a member of All Souls for a long time. She sang in the chorale, the New Dimensions chorale for a period of time. She is going to light our chalice this morning. Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
We celebrate Black History Month at All Souls all year long, not just 1 month out of the year.
That's right.
Man.
Even so, it's great to have February to explicitly lift up the voices of African Americans and Black Americans in this country and in this church. In that vein, our chalice lighting words today come from the great late poet, the Dr. Maya Angelou. Dr. Maya Angelou. Let's give her a hand.
All right, all right.
In the flush of love's light, we dare be brave. And suddenly we see the love cost we are all and will ever be. Yet it is only love which sets us free. I'd like to read that again since I didn't do it perfectly. She deserves perfection. In the flush of love's light, we dare be brave. And suddenly we see that love cost all we are and will ever be. Yet it is only love which sets us free. Amen.
So for our time for all ages this morning, I want to talk about our theme this month is spiritual practices. And some of our spiritual practices are rituals that we do. And here at All Souls, we have a lot of rituals. I was thinking about this, and we have a lot of different rituals that we do. And today, we're going to be doing one in just a moment for new members who join our congregation. We're going to give them a flower and a blessing and welcome them officially into our congregation. That's one of our rituals, but some of the other ones, baby dedication. Anyone here, has anyone here been dedicated or dedicated your child at All Souls? All right, so some folks have. That's one of the ways you join the congregation as a child being dedicated, and we use a flower to bless the child. As a matter of fact, we've got flowers here because we do this when someone joins the church as an adult as well, and we're going to do a little blessing their eyes, their lips, their heart, and their hands today. And then we also, at coming of age is another ritual. At 9th grade, when these babies or children are of the age where they can choose for themselves that they want to be here, then they come forward, and we have a ritual, which is coming up in April, and it's one of the best days of the year here at All Souls, when our 9th graders come forward and speak their truth to the congregation, and we give them a rose to remind them of the dedication many years earlier. And of course, weddings, that's a great ritual that we often do here at the church. And let's see, we've got, communion. 4 times a year we do our communion service for those who find that deeply meaningful service. And let's see, what else? And sometimes when it falls on the right day of the year, if it's on a Sunday, for example, we've had people with Mexican heritage in our church lead us in a Day of the Dead ceremony where we bring pictures and mementos of those who've died forward and put them on the altar and have a celebration of their lives. Of course, the Thanksgiving ritual, when our children and youth come forward and bring fruits and vegetables, a bounty. Has any of the children remember doing that? Have you done that? Have you brought fruit and vegetables? Yes, I think you have. Yeah. Let's see. And then, of course, the candlelight service on Christmas Eve. That's another ritual that we do, lighting candles every year and singing songs. And then there's the flower communion on Mother's Day, when we each bring a flower from our own garden and put it in a central basket, and then we all take a flower from someone else home with us at the end of the service. And last year, on Memorial Day, we had a very special ceremony of remembrance and repair, thinking about the 1921 race massacre in our city, as well as other events in our lives that need repair. And we're planning to do that again this year on June 1st. And then our labyrinth, which is on the lawn right now, it's up for one more month. Who here has walked the labyrinth? Anybody? Yes? Okay, a bunch of folks. If you haven't done it, it's going to be there for about one more month. Come out, it's right on the front lawn, and it's a great ritual. There's one way in and one way out. I like to put, a question that I'm struggling with or something that's on my mind and walk through there and just kind of let it work through me as I walk the labyrinth. It's a wonderful little ritual and spiritual practice that we have. So one of the special practices and rituals we have is welcoming new members. We have 43 people who've joined the church in the last 3 months. I know, it's fantastic. And I understand we have about 13 or 15 of them here for this service, and there's 3 online, 2 in New Jersey, and 1 in Illinois, Naperville, Illinois. So we're going to bless all of you. So if you're here to be recognized as a new member, we invite you to come forward right now onto the chancel for our new member ritual, which everybody has a part to play in. Hey, come on, all the way up. We're going to kind of create like a semicircle.
Good morning.
Yeah, we're going to kind of create a semicircle, if you will.
Joe.
Yeah, welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome,
Hi,
Jamie.
Sam.
Hey, Joe, welcome. Come on
you
forward,
go.
Gene. Here we
Good to
go.
see
Oh,
you.
wow.
Hey,
All right, we got more than
Hi, good morning.
we got more than
Amy.
12.
Hey,
Huh?
Dad.
All right, wonderful. Welcome. Great to see you.
Good morning.
Good
Hi.
morning. Welcome. Come
Good to
on
have
up.
you.
Hey, Marcia,
Welcome.
come on up.
Oh, this is a big circle. Here we go.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Right. Wonderful. Well, we have more than 12 apparently. That's great. It's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. So today, as we formally welcome you as new members into the life of All Souls, we affirm the covenant of love and service that binds us all together. And in doing so, we welcome you and those who are online with us and ask you, will you, new members, honor our covenant to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another? If so, please say, I will.
I will.
All right. All right.
Congregants, as our community grows, do you reaffirm your commitment to the covenant of love and service that binds us together? If so, please say, we do.
We
do. And I'm not going anywhere. I have more for you. And will you welcome these new members into our community? Strive to dwell with them in peace, support their search for truth with love, and help them when they are in need? If so, please say, I will. I will.
All right, and now let us all remember that this is our covenant, and it's a promise that we make to each other every week as we gather, and it's something that we strive to live out in our life as a community. But when we falter or fail in living our covenant, which we inevitably at times will you take the responsibility, and will you take the responsibility to seek forgiveness and begin again in love? If so, please say, I will. Beautiful. All right, so now we're going to, as I told the children, take these flowers and bless each of the new members into the life of the church. And we're going to do this for you online too. So if you have a flower, you can use that. But let us begin with you. Please state your name.
Marsha Whedon.
Marsha Whedon, welcome to the family of All Souls. May your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
I'm going to be touching.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Please state your name. Brian Lee. Welcome to the family of All Souls. May your eyes see beauty. May your heart find love. May your...
Lips speak truth.
Yes, I'm a little... Okay, we'll do it again. Welcome into the family of All Souls. May your eyes see beauty. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. And may your hands do the good works of this world and all the days of your life.
Please state your name. Michelle Monson, I welcome you into the family of All Souls. May your eyes see beauty. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. And may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name. Mitchell Smith. Mitchell, welcome to the family of All Souls. May your eyes see beauty. May your heart, well, I keep on skipping. I just want to go straight to the heart. May your eyes see beauty. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. And may your hands do the good work of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name.
Haley Walters.
Haley Walters, welcome into the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. And may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name. Oh, Ben, we're going to do this. Welcome to the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty. May your lips speak truth.
All right.
May your heart seek love and know it. And may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life. Yeah.
Please
all
state
right.
your name.
Amen.
Chris Walters, welcome into the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. And may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name. Amy Andrews, welcome to the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty. May your lips speak truth. May your heart know love. And may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name. Beatrice Perez, welcome into the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name.
Kevin Stewart.
Kevin Stewart, welcome to the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name. Vincent Lavoie, welcome into the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name. Darren Rowland, welcome to the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do the good works of this world for all your days of your life.
Please state your name.
Let me get flowers.
Beth Sharon, welcome into the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name.
Sam Morningstar.
Sam Morningstar, welcome to the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name.
Blessed be.
Taryn DuPont, welcome into the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name. Judy Clapp, welcome to the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name.
Janie Livingston.
Janie Livingston, welcome into the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
Please state your name.
Joe Fulmer.
Joe Fulmer, welcome to the family of all souls. May your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do good works of this world all the days of your life.
And for those of you online, we've got Morgan Brennan, Thomas Frayne, and Judy Walters. And if there are any others who didn't let us know, we're doing this for you now. So if you have a flower or just use your hand, may your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do the good works of this world all the days of your life.
Yes.
Welcome to all of you into the life of all souls. We have a special song for you right now.
May you dare to dream dreams. May you dare to speak the truth. May you know your power to act. May love be your guide. May you walk with head held high. May your heart praise earth and sky. May you see life's gift to you. May love be your guide.
Please come and join the congregation, and our children and the youth are now welcome to go to their classrooms. You're welcome, Jamie. Hey, Marcia.
Welcome, Sam.
You did good.
Thank you.
I want to light a candle for all of our new members. It's wonderful to see our congregation growing, especially at a time like this. We need community. It's wonderful to have a full church and folks online from all over the world. We're going to light candles this morning for some members who we're thinking about and holding in our hearts. We're thinking about Ed Anderson and the death of our member Judy Anderson this past week. We're also thinking about a friend of our congregation who died, a wonderful teacher, Episcopal nun and Buddhist meditating teacher, Sister Ellie Finley, who died this past week. We're thinking about her. She's been a wonderful light in this community in South Africa and many other places where she's worked. Also, we're thinking about member Sue Williams, the death of her husband Jim last Saturday. And we're thinking about Julie Tattershaw, whose mother passed away this week. And our good friend and member Nehemiah Frank, we're thinking about him as his husband Quentin was in a motorcycle accident this week in Atlanta. He's doing okay. He's going to have a road of a journey back to health with some broken bones, but he's going to be okay. We're very thankful for that, and light a candle for him. Also, a candle for Dr. Robert Block, who was he's a well-known, acclaimed pediatrician. He was actually the president of the American Pediatrician Association for a period of time. He taught parenting classes here, sex ed classes for our children in years past, and he passed away yesterday. And we're thinking of his wife Sharon and daughters Erica and Andrea today. Everywhere member everywhere member Nancy O'Neill's mother Sharon passed away, and she's the grandmother of Kaylin Case. And so we're thinking about them, far away but still close in our hearts. And on a positive note, I'm really happy to light a candle for J. Pat Murphy and Glenda Murphy on their 38th wedding anniversary. So congratulations to them. If you have any names of people you want to bring into our service, call them out and I'll light candles for them as well. Beautiful. I think all our candles are lit this morning. So much love, so many people who've touched our lives in different ways and continue to touch our lives. Light a candle for our nation and for the world. And at this time, if you're in the first year of the loss of a loved one in your life, or this is the Sunday closest to the anniversary of the death of someone you love, we invite you to take a moment to stand in silence with us in memory and mourning until the spoken prayer begins.
For the opportunity to be ourselves, to allow ourselves to seek others who are being themselves, to feel the wonderfulness that comes between us, and understand that this is given to us to give away all of the good that we have, to make people feel that they are somebody, and to allow that to be the credo of our lives. Gracious God, we are thankful that on this beautiful day that we have helped people come to this place and that they have found a place of love, that they can be themselves and say yes to all souls. We're thankful and we give ourselves this love that we may continue to work our love and make it magic. In your name, we are praying this prayer because all things are possible through you. Amen. Blessed be Ashe.
I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. I wish I could break all these chains holding me. I wish I could say all the things I should say. Say 'em aloud, say 'em clear, for the whole round world to hear. I wish I could share all the love in my heart, remove all the bars that keep us apart. I wish you could know what it means to be me. Then you'd see and agree that every man should be free.
Say it.
I wish I could give all I'm longing to give. I wish I could live how I'm longing to live. I wish I could do all the things I could do, though I'm way overdue. I'd be starting anew. I wish I could be like a bird in the sky.
Like a bird in the sky.
How sweet it would be if I found I could fly. I'd soar through the sun and look down at the sea. Then I'd sing 'cause I know. Then I'd sing 'cause I know. I'd sing 'cause I know what it means to be free.
Yeah. Woo. All right. Yeah. All right. Cynthia Simmons. Oh, I wish I knew how to get through all the things happening in our country and our world right now. I have some ideas, and I want to share them with you this morning, but it's pretty intense. The song that Cynthia just sang was an anthem of the civil rights movement in the 1960s here in America. The most popular version was recorded by Nina Simone in 1967 on her Silk and Soul album. Now, this is Black History Month, and you know what? There's a lot that we could learn right now from the ways that African Americans have endured and survived and transformed American society. A lot of us, especially those of us who identify as white and progressive, are struggling with navigating a government that seems upside down and destructive and oppressive and not in our best interest. Well, African Americans know something about living in and surviving in and changing such conditions. And this month, as I mentioned earlier, our theme is spiritual practices. And so today, I'm going to share 4 main spiritual practices that we all need to have in our spiritual toolkits in order to stay healthy and to stay engaged. I've even put some space in your order of service if you're here in the sanctuary. There's in the little handout where you can write some notes, because these are things that we need to take home with us. It's tempting in times like these to just check out, to disengage, because it can seem so overwhelming and so dispiriting. And then there are those of us who want to get right out on the battlefield and be in the struggle for change as activists. But to be spiritual and without being engaged in the world's problems is just another form of escape. What's the point of being at peace internally while the world is on fire and people are starving and dying? If we weren't doing anything to create change and just caring for ourselves, that's a pretty anemic spirituality. To paraphrase Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we don't want to become adjusted to a maladjusted world. And at the same time, if you're trying to be an activist to create change without spirituality or spiritual tools, that's a recipe for burnout. Fighting for change is hard work. There are successes and there are setbacks and frustrations. We can be working for years, giving our all, and people are still starving and abused and dying. This will kill your spirit without having a spiritual grounding for the work that you're doing in the world. So I hope that we agree that we need both spirituality and activism and engagement together in order to live a balanced life and to show up in this moment. So today, I'm going to make sure that you leave here with total clarity about the 4 kinds of spiritual tools that you need to have right now and be using. I learned these about 15 years ago from teacher and author Andrew Harvey, who actually came and spoke in this pulpit back then. The first kind of practices are called cooling practices. These are practices that help us cool down when we're too angry or anxious or overwhelmed. Has anyone else been feeling any of those emotions? Really? Yeah, okay, yeah. We all need techniques for calming down and grounding. Peaceful practices like meditation, breathing exercises, things like chanting or visualization and centering prayer. If you have a pen, you can write down what are some of your cooling practices that you use or that you want to learn and use to get through these times when you're inflamed with anger or anxiety. One of the greatest African American theologians and educators, Christian mystics of the 20th century, was Howard Thurman. He taught and inspired Martin Luther King Jr., among others. He wrote a lot about the importance of what he called centering prayer or centering down. Thurman's theology of radical nonviolence influenced and shaped a generation of civil rights activists. These were people facing unbelievable violence and backward, oppressive political ideology. We can learn a lot from Howard Thurman. He wrote, "How good is it to center down, to sit quietly and see oneself pass by? The streets of our minds seethe with endless traffic. Our spirits resound with clashing, with noisy silences, while something deep within hungers and thirsts for the still moment and the resting lull." He explained, we need to take time every day, to listen to what he called the stillness that the heart makes clear. We need to find a way to float up through all of the jangling echoes of our turbulence, to tap into a sound of another kind, a deeper note which only becomes apparent in silence. In this stillness, he explains, we can hear the whisper of the heart, giving strength to weakness, courage to fear, and hope to despair. Thurman advises us to take time every day, to take time to give your soul a rest and to let it mend. He called it centering down, and he said it's a time to check the rhythm of your purposes. Centering down, he said, is about making time for renewal and refreshment, and with it comes a heightened perspective, which we need. Are you taking time to center down at least once every day? Do you have and are you using some cooling practices when you're getting too anxious, too overwhelmed, too angry in these times? Write some down. Begin to use them if you're not. We need this right now. And the second kind of spiritual practices are heating practices. These are for when we become too cool, too apathetic, too dispirited, and when we need to be re-inspired and re-motivated. People say to me all the time, I'm exhausted. This is just too much. It's hard to be a source of positive change when we feel this way. Spiritual practices that are heating keep our hearts alive in disheartening times. Heating practices help stir our passion and our compassion when they're being dampened down. They can include such things as drumming and dancing, music, kundalini yoga, poetry, singing. Heating practices get our hearts pumping and our bodies moving. Music and dancing and movement have been powerful tools for resistance throughout history. They help people cope with oppression and alienation and trauma. Again, we can turn to African American history. Think of how black people in North America have demonstrated resilience to wave after wave of harsh and inhumane treatment. During slavery and the Middle Passage, through the brutality of the segregation of the Jim Crow era, and through the unending or enduring unequal treatment that continues even to this day. As more and more people across ethnicities and identities are experiencing inequality and inhumane and dehumanizing policies, we have a lot to learn from African American history and people. There have been songs in many genres in every generation that have helped African Americans endure severe conditions and scary times. Today, there are policies and executive orders trying to strip transgender Americans of their names and their identities. Remember, Africans who were brought to America were stripped of their names and of their identities. We need to learn from these brilliant ways of maintaining sanity and dignity. This perseverance from unending struggle and epic triumphs that have followed. No small part of the equation was music, drums, songs, spirituals, chants, dancing. Despite losing so much, Africans in America and the generations of African Americans have had an indelible spirit of creative resistance against all odds, using dance and music to express anger, grief, and to experience joy in the midst of enormous hardships. These are what we call heating practices. We all need them because sometimes we just get too cooled down, too numbed out, too disconnected. They offer moments of relief and rejuvenation through the atrocities from slavery to Jim Crow and to this day. We need to draw on these examples right now in these times. And since I've made the connection to the transgender struggles of today, I want to remind us also of the resilience of the gay community through the AIDS crisis in the 80s and the 90s. We can learn a lot from the ways that the gay community used joy as a source of resilience. In the midst of a plague that was decimating the community day by day, there is a theology of joy that comes from the queer community that includes celebration, dancing, sexuality, and creativity that is a resource in these kinds of times that we're living in. Our biological and spiritual ancestors have been through many periods that help put our situation now in a much broader perspective. In the words of rapper Kendrick Lamar, who will be at the Super Bowl, singing at the Super Bowl this afternoon, he said, 400 years ago, as slaves, we prayed and sung joyful songs to keep our heads level-headed with what was going on. 400 years later, he writes, we still need that music to heal. What tools and practices do you have to heat yourself up when you're becoming dispirited? And are you using them? Because this is the time to be using them. To keep your heart alive. To keep your passion growing and your compassion. For freedom. So in these disheartening times, it's so easy to get exhausted and to check out if we don't draw on these kinds of practices. To fail to do this is to dishonor those who came before us, and it would forsake those who will come after us. The third are physical conditioning practices. These are practices that keep the body strong and flexible, like exercise and yoga and Tai Chi or stretching, weightlifting, CrossFit. We need our bodies to be able to handle the journey when things become stressful and the stakes become high. Stress takes a toll on the body. We might need our body to be able to march or to protest. Even to sit in meditation or dance requires our body to have some condition and some strength and some flexibility. What are you doing or what are you going to do to maintain your physical conditioning to get through these times? And the fourth set of practices we all need to be doing are called shadow work. Everyone has a shadow side. We all have blind spots and triggers and traumas and wounds that we carry. We have old coping strategies that may have once saved us from a difficult situation, but that are now not good for us anymore. An example from my own life. When I was young, and my parents would fight at night, which for one period of time was happening a lot before they got divorced. They would put me and my brother to bed. We shared a room, and then they would start yelling, and it seemed like it would never end. And so we'd get into one or the other bunk, and we would tickle each other's feet or rub each other's backs as a way to soothe ourselves from what was so loud and scary and confusing for, 6-year-old, 8-year-old kids. So we found ways to escape and to distance ourselves or distract ourselves so that we didn't just have to sit there, lying there in the dark in fear and confusion. And then, when I got older, I learned that alcohol did the same thing. And marijuana and a lot of other substances that soothed me when there was something I didn't want to feel. I was lucky to avoid getting too addicted to these kinds of things, but then I realized when I got married, because I have such a loving and patient wife, most of the time, that when things get difficult and I would check out or numb out, that this old coping mechanism that was no longer benefiting me. Now it was hurting my relationships. So I had to learn new ways to stay present with what I was feeling, even when it was hard. That's shadow work. We all need to work on our shadows. Otherwise, they can ruin our marriage and our health and our reputation and our career. It involves working on things like impulse control and addiction and aggression and other secret and illicit and undermining behaviors. Shadow work includes finding intentional ways that we use to find and face our shadow side. We all have a shadow side. Most of us have some secret behaviors or old wounds and traumas, coping techniques maybe from childhood that don't serve us anymore. We need to be sure that we have ways to uncover our blind spots and become accountable. Shadow work often requires the assistance of someone else, like a spiritual director or a therapist or an accountability group, like a 12-step group or some men's groups and women's groups that do this. Because if we're not aware and in control of our shadow, then likely our shadow is in control of us. And under stress, these shadows grow larger and they can destroy our health and our families and our careers. How are you shining a light on your shadow? Let's do a quick review. What are the 4 kinds of spiritual practices? Just call them out. Cooling, heating, physical conditioning, and shadow work. Beautiful. We all would be wise to be filling our spiritual toolbox with all 4 kinds of practices and using them right now. In these times, we do these practices to keep our strength and to maintain our center so that we can be healthy and we can be effective. As my professor Cornel West likes to say, in times like these, we cannot be an echo. We need to be a voice. He says, don't take a stand, have a vision. I was talking to member Dion Lambert the other day. If you don't know Dion, she's a brilliant woman, a brilliant black woman, in fact. And she's a member of All Souls and a part of our DIVE team, our diversity, inclusion, vulnerability, and equity team. She's also the director of DEI education and training at the University of Tulsa. And she said, in times like these, we need to dream and use our imagination to envision the world that we want to live in. And we need to find and surround ourselves with other people who share a similar dream so that together we can manifest such a world. That's what we're doing here at All Souls. Surrounding ourselves with other people who share a similar dream so that we can manifest in our lives, in our community, and in our world that kind of world we want to live in. It's important to remember that other generations have been through as much and even worse. And there are tried and true practices that they have shown us. So don't try to live your life without engaging these 4 types of practices in your daily life. When you're hot, cool down. When you're too cool, warm up. Stay as physically strong as you can and pay attention to your shadow. And you will be a source of hope and change for our community, and our country needs you at your best right now. And when you're not at your best, come here and we will lift you up. As we welcome 43 new members into the life of this community today, we are surrounding ourselves with people who share a similar dream of the world that we want to live in. Together, we will manifest that world for ourselves and for future generations. I love you. We can do this. Amen.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Yeah, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
And feeling good. Thanks for carrying me a little bit ago. And if you ever, I have no doubt, you have really listened closely to the words of the new member ceremony. So thank you for your support. It's a good day to be with you, and I'm feeling good. And one of the reasons is because we give our plate away to an organization in our community that's doing good works in this world, and we do this as a practice of living our values of love and service. This week's offering is going to the Terence Crutcher Foundation. The mission of the Terence Crutcher Foundation is to create just and liberated communities free from violence and harm. They do this through advancing policy, strengthening communities, and honoring the legacy of our ancestors. And I just want to add a note. It was fantastic to be out at Phillips Theological Seminary yesterday with 11 members of All Souls and a large contingent from the Terence Crutcher Foundation, all of us and with many others learning about community organizing. We're doing this work and we're doing it together. So it's a great joy our plate's going to them today. All right, let's get to it. Are you ready to join All Souls? Are you really excited to do this? You want to see if it's going to go all the way, the right way? Well, this is your opportunity. If you're ready to join as a member of All Souls or you want more information about membership, please join us at 11:15 today in room 203. We have a mandatory meeting this morning. If your child is participating in Our Whole Lives Sexuality Education for grades K through 2, join us for this mandatory parent meeting. It's today at 11:30, so after the service. Very important. Sheila's Circle is having a craft sale in Emerson Hall today before, during, and after the Sunday services. Sheila's Circle raises funds to help women in impoverished rural communities in Guatemala with entrepreneurial and agricultural education, mobile health clinics, and more. So this is a chance to support these women. Now next Sunday, this Sunday was flying high. Come on back next Sunday. Next Sunday, February 16th, we welcome Mary Catherine Mourn from the Unitarian Universalist Service Committee. The Service Committee works with grassroots organizations to help people in the world, nationally and around the world. And I just want to highlight 3 initiatives that they're working on among many others that are important to a lot of folks in this community. They're actively working, again, grassroots organizations on immigration, on transgender safety and care, and climate justice. This is a great organization. I hope you come this Sunday and be a part of it. Mary Catherine Mourn will be speaking at both services, and she will share the powerful good news of what they're doing and how we can get involved. For information on these events and more, check out our website. Check out the flyer in your order service. We have a film festival, one film premiere coming up in a few weeks, and I would hope to see you in all these events and more. And now we gratefully receive our offering for the Terence Crutcher Foundation.
I forgot to tell you, that's Duke Ellington. Of course, he kicked off the service with Cynthia, amazing Cynthia. And David and Matt on drums. Thank you, Matt. This is called Sea Jam Blues. Yes, yes. Take it again, take it again, take it again. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. All right. Keep in mind that some of the best music in the world has come out of difficult times, out of struggle, out of people who are going through hard things. This is a time to be creative. This is a time to come alive. This is a time when great things can happen in your life. Let yourself be creative. Remember, don't be an echo, be a voice. Don't just take a stand, but have a vision. We have a vision together as a community of what this world can look like when people come together across their differences of belief and background and ethnicity and find a way to love alike even if we're different. And so that's the vision that we're bringing forward to this world right now. And the stronger we can make that, the stronger voice we can have, the better impact we're going to have. It's so great to see you here, to have such a large, full congregation this morning, people online from all over the country. We're doing this together, and we're going to continue to not give up. And we're going to strengthen each other. We're going to bring out the best in each other. So be creative. Don't let this time bring you down. Let this time help you to rise up and be the best person you can be. And we'll do it together. How about that? All right, you can applaud that. If you are visiting us and you want to learn more, we'll see you in the Sonnen Library just out the door to the left. If you see someone with a flower, give them a hug or just tell them welcome. We're so glad that you joined All Souls. And with that, I just want to say to everybody, may your eyes see beauty, may your lips speak truth, may your heart know love, and may your hands do the good works of this world until we meet again. Go in peace. Thank you. No TV today?